Hello, it's Emma Jo here from Lavinia Stamps, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a gel print card using the chalk acrylic paints, some stunning colours there. So let's have a go. I'm using the Boblong Gel Press, and you can see the edges are, some might call them mucky, I would call them textured, and we're going to hopefully get some of that texture into our cards. And I'm going to start off with the jet black, and I'm just going to put a little bit of this colour onto the gel press, like that, and just push that along the gel press with the brayer. There we go. So just take some of that off with paper towel and strip that back a bit with the brayer. So I'm going to want some diagonal lines with this one. So I'm going into my box of bits, and I've got some lovely yarns from the multicolored yarn pack to create some shapes with my scraps of lace and ribbons from this yarn pack. But the trick is to try and do it before it dries. So it's a bit of a challenge, but we're all up for a challenge, aren't we? Nothing wrong with that. Let's put a little bit along here too. So if you've got any scraps of lace or ribbon, try those. Now I'm going to pop my DL card over my print to take some of that black away and leave us with the textures that our yarns and bits and pieces are leaving behind. Lovely. And let's take a print. Look at that. Looking good already. I'm going to keep that one because I might need it a bit later. Now remove your textures that you've popped on. Look at that beautiful set of circles. Like that. There we go. Some wonderful textures there. But we can't do anything with it until we have made sure that all the paint on here is dry. Because as lovely as these textures are, if we put a different coloured paint on them, they would smudge. So they have to be dry first. Super duper. Now we're about ready to apply the different colours. So I'm going to go with soft cyan, which is this one. A little bit here. And then honeybee, which is a lovely yellow colour. And we'll just pop that on first. There we go. And I want a little bit of Ruby Punch. Fantastic names. Okay, and then we're just going to do a little bit of Ruby Punch too. Take some of this colour off because we don't want too much colour blurring. Not too much anyway. Can you see how that texture is coming through? That, my friends, means it's about ready to take a print. So I'm going to put that down, grab some DL card, and while that paint is still wet, take a print. Okay, and let's lift and see what we've got. Look at those colours. They are rather lush. Now, I'm going to grab the Swan stamp and I'll ink it up in VersaFine Clair Nocturne. There we go. And we'll have that Swan stamp close to that line as we possibly can. There we go. Miss that line. And put it on the next line down. Take a piece of paper because we might need to mask this bit. And pop a little bit of this swan there. Almost like they're on a conveyor belt. And this is the swan that's going in the opposite direction. stamp that going that way at the bottom. So depending on how you've done yours, it's all about balancing your diagonal lines. Now we're going to add some embellishments. So I'm going to grab my watercolour brush, spray some water into my Gansai Tambi gem colours, and I'm going straight to the gold because it's gorgeous on Honeybee. It really makes the colour sing. Look at those lovely textures that the chalk acrylic paints have picked up. Stunning, aren't they? Just highlighting little bits of them. Where can I add some extra? So we've got it bottom left hand corner. I'm going to try and balance it with something on the right hand side. So we'll go to the top here, top right. Now let's have a change of colour and go in for the pink and see if we can get that to sort of blend the colours a little bit better, but with a wonderful glimmer. Now I'm going to go into the red. And slowly, the more you put on, the more they start to gel together. So I'm going to use some Mondeluz watercolour pencils, because there are some beautiful colours in this range and they'll be absolutely perfect for what we want them to do. So I'm going to start off with carmine red, and I'm just going to go around those dots at the bottom and add some red stripes. Now, the way my brain is working at the moment, I've thought that this reminds me of a fairground. So that's the sort of embellishment I'm going to give it. A fun, light feeling. So let's move those pencils out of the way. Grab our white Posca pen and give our swans little white eyes. Okay. I'm going to go around some of these red circles down here. Okie dokie. Let's have some blue. Using a quickie glue pen, we're going to add a nice stripe of colour along the line of that yarn. Quick blast of heat. And let's see. There's some beautiful colours in these fab foils. And this is pink. Very vibrant. We don't need too much of it, so I'm just cutting a little. And I'm just going to place it down where I put the quickie glue. And we should see a lovely stripe appear, which of course is perfect when the card moves. Right, let's do some more of that, I think. So I'm going to go over the top, again with the Quickie Glue pen, I'm going to go over the top of these circles. Backwards, there we go, straight across there. Again, another splash of colour. Little splots of colour. And the turquoise. And now I think we're ready for some sentiment stickers. This is Sentiment Stickers 6. I'm going to create our own sentence. So I'm just chopping off the ends of this phrase. So I've got walk your path and I've got peace and harmony. Okay. So it's going to be walk your path, wasn't it? Walk. So I'm using this as my text guide. Walk your path. Walk your path in. Let's pop that there. In peace and harmony. There we go. And pop any words that you don't need back onto the stickers sheet, because you never know, you might be able to use them in another sentence. Now, grabbing your Kuretake Clean Colour Real Brush Pens, and I've gone for the light grey, just go underneath the sentiment at the bottom and to the right, because this will make it pop and stop it from looking like a sticker that we've just placed. And also it'll help you remember the word, because that in could have got lost there. Go. You can always smudge it with a little bit of water. Okay, so that's a rather fun card as it is, isn't it? And just look at it, once you pick it up, all those colours sing. And the foil brings it to life again. Wonderful. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully see you again soon. You take care. Okay, bye.